Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Begley.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
It'll be interesting to see how these teams will go about things in the knowledge that there's nothing riding on it.
Yeah, maybe there is some scope for experimentation.
Yeah, I suppose something different to the norm. That would be an interesting prospect. It could get combustible.
La formazione del Milan.
Milan have clearly decided to play here with a 5-3-2 formation, Jim.
Well, a reinforced rearguard, Peter, and a compact midfield probably suggests that they're focusing much on giving very little away. I think if you commit to that, then you really can't afford to concede, because it clearly demands a quick change in approach if you do, which isn't always easy, because in the build-up to this, believe me, they'll have been working principally on organisation and shape in training, and it's not easy just to suddenly come out of that.
Well, we're on the way.
Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
I think a lot's going to be expected of this guy, Rasmus Højlund. I think he's got the heart for it. And you need that if you really want to improve and get up there with the very best. And I see that in him. I think there's an honest character underneath. I think he's got the right attitude. He wants to apply himself. And I think if he can do that successfully, he's going to start scoring the amount of goals he would like.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
De Bruyne. That's Politano. Great vision. Pulisic. Chance to deliver. Oh, well played. And it's De Bruyne. Now it's McTominay.
Oh, really well played.
Fofana. Milan have had the ball in promising areas, but nothing to show for it. That's a lovely pass. Modric. Pulisic. That's a good run down the left. Ramani spots it and intercepts. Quarter of an hour played. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
More and more pressure on the ball here. Tomori. Estupinian. And it's Rabiot. Fofana. Now Gabia. Salmakas. Rabiot. Oh, that's neat. Salamakas. De Bruyne. Well, that pass isn't the best.
Modric. Now it's Pulisic.
Drive. He's having a shot!
Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
It's a throw-in. Great defending, strong and determined. Buongiorno. Pavlovic. Opts for safety. Estupinian. And here's Modric. Politano. De Bruyne. Just eases him off the ball.
Oliveira.
That's Politano. Pulisic. Politano. And it's De Bruyne.
That was lovely, that.
Well timed, excellent interception. Jimenez. Can he get it through? Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break.
Oliveira.
And it's McTominay. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Salmakers. Gabia. And Tomori. Pavlovic. And it's Fofana. Now Pulisic. And here's Modric. De Bruyne. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now he's off and running. McTominay.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
That's the end of the first 45. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, at least the defence can look back on a job pretty well done so far, Peter. I think they've squeezed the play quite well and they've been relentless in their pressing. So the energy levels have looked good.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. We're on the move again.
Milan are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Now it's Pulisic. He's through here. He's shifting through the gears here. Good decision by the keeper. Got that exactly right. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. It's a promising position. Politano plays it in. Good read, needed to be. Jimenez. Strong running down that left flank. Lovely bit of skill. What a throw in. Not the most convincing of passes. He's looking wide. He's picked his way through. Stood up well to him there. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
And he's picked... And a header! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Good running, strong and purposeful. Oh, we're still waiting for a goal to report here. Rabiot. It's a good run down the right.
What a shift.
Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this contest, but I'm not giving up on it. There's plenty energy on the pitch, not to give up hope just yet.
Pulisic. Can he get on the end of this? He's in, must be! And he's running through, and the finish!
Good shift där.
And he can thump it away. Pavlovic. And they've got rid. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
And it's Rabiot. And here's Pulisic. He's had a shot!
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
McTominay. And he's there to retrieve it. Distributed tidily. Dealt with nicely by the defence. So we have further activity on the bench here.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
And here's De Bruyne. Swings in across. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. And here's Højlund. Now it's McTominay. Jimenez. Tries to pass it through.
Milan really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes. So time for a potential game changer.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
Milan have the chance to go the other way. McTominay engages and forces him off the ball. And it's Di Lorenzo. Pulisic. Good ball, good take. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Di Lorenzo. Pulisic is onto this.
When you're struggling for numbers, you try to create that defensive compactness and conserve energy, but...
Oh, he's having a go!
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Elmas scooting forward. Rabiot gets a foot in here. This looks promising. Can they find an extra gear here? Now this could be a chance. Elmas receives it in a good position here. Modric. Jimenez. Tries from a long way out. Oh, quite a conclusion, but that is it, the end. Well, still no winner, Jim.
Yeah, neither side has anything to show for some splendid effort, and they certainly aren't showing any signs of easing off, so we remain optimistic.